Dang. Just can't have nothing, huh, Manny? We just can't have nothing. Let the man celebrate one day. One day, I know he's been champion for like 2 weeks, but let him celebrate one day, Drew. You come out here and you threaten him with your sword. How dare you? How dare you? Shoot.
And you know what? This is the reaction I wanted. Do you know why? Because
Why?
this wasn't the only threat of violence from a white person onto a black man.
Oh, really?
Goldberg threatened to kill Bobby Lashley.
Yeah. And my favorite thing about Goldberg threatening Bobby Lashley is that he talked it over with his wife and Gage Goldberg. It's like, what should I do with them? And the negotiations ended with, you need to kill that man. You need to kill that man. And you need to do it legally. And the only way we can do that legally is in Saudi Arabia, where they kill people all the time. Dislike right there.
Don't dislike it if you clicked on this video yet.
Yeah, no, come on, give us a chance. Give us a chance. I'm going to say a lot more that's going to be more dislikable.
Also, that video that has 14 dislikes has now escalated to 18.
18 dislikes? What the hell's on that show?
So, in theory, there's 27 votes on that, which is the highest ever in theory.
Wow. I can't believe it. And it has... it's going to be the all-time dislike show until the next episode, which will be this one.
And as it's your birthday, Marcus, just some boys living their best lives.
I don't think Ali is living his life. And Jeff Hardy, stay away from that Saudi money. He's he's using you to get on that card, Mansoor. He's using you. Don't trust him. Ali already knows. That's his meal ticket. If he teams with Jeff Hardy, Ali is out. Ali is out at the tag team titles. Because, damn it, Mansoor is winning the tag team championship in less than 3 weeks.
And then we do have to take a moment of silence for the end of the evolution.
No, it's only just begun. It's only just begun. He's going to come back and be more dangerous.
With the original two killer Charlotte. Killed 2 people in 1 week. No one's done anything. Yeah. She first laid out Eva Marie.
Yeah.
And then the Predator struck.
Yeah. Shayna was like, you know what? I need to break her arm too. I'm going after all the most hated wrestlers in WWE. I started with Nia. I got Eva. Who's next? I guess Charlotte might be next.
And this isn't related to this image, but Eric did say sometimes murder is the only way. Which is the real reason why Eric isn't on the show, because he's been locked up.
Yeah, that is not a woke comment at all. Sometimes murder is the only way. That sounds like a tagline to a bad movie. Sometimes murder is the only way. What? Ocean's 14. What? Why is that the tagline for Ocean 14? I gotta go see it because sometimes murder is the only way.
I'm Shotzi Blackheart, the ballsy badass, and you are watching the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. Remember to like the video and subscribe. Ow, ow, ow!
Hey! Oh! Check out the Marcus and Manny show.
I hate you both right now. You guys are ridiculous.
Welcome everyone to the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. I am of course Lord Manny Hayes, and I'm joined by the birthday boy.
Oh, looks like somebody's having a birthday. It is Marcus, the grand finale. And yes, today is my birthday. I have turned 37 years old. And Manny, this is a moment to reflect. And I'm going to take this time and reflect and only reflect on my age right now. I, at this current moment, at age 37, am declaring I'm going to reduce my pettiness by 8%. By 8%. And I'm going to live in the moment. I'm not going to be as petty. I'm not going to troll as much. I'm going to just take it down 8% because I realize I am older and I need to be more mature.
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 Not even mature. Mature.
Mature. You see, I'm already, advancing. I'm evolving. I'm like a Pikachu and now I'm a Raichu, which is just bigger and fatter and no one likes it more.
Well, we have
missed the Pikachu, damn it! No, I'm a Raichu now.
We have a message from Beefly, Beefly himself.
Oh, good. Beefly.
Hello, everybody. This is Bearcat number 2. Just wanted to wish Marcus a happy birthday on his special day. Happy birthday and stay sharp. Later.
Oh, thank you, Bearcat number 2. Eric Bearcat number 2.
BC2. 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 BC2.
He's decided to go full. It's still the gimmick, and he's out there. And I want to say many thank yous to Eric in that single birthday wish. The only one I gotten all day.
The weird part was because the way that was set up. Because you can't upload .mob files to the video clips on StreamYard, so you can play the video like as it is, and it looked like Eric was part of the show down at the bottom.
Nope. Eric charged Manny a cameo just like he is. Eric is now a cameo, and he's charging $500 a pop. Manny, I can't believe you paid that much money.
So Marie says happy birthday.
Thank you, Maurice, and thank you for the nice message you placed in the mid-card mess right now.
Do you know what I love about that? Do you know what I love about Maurice's message?
It's an ad.
So what did you dub this week?
What did I dub this week? Oh, it's today's the beginning of National Fuck Hulk Hogan Day, and oh yeah, brother, I'm still in the mood. Fuck you, Hulk Hogan. What you gonna do, brother? What you wanna do when all the black guys want round on your daughter, Brooke? I'm just saying. Not like, in a rapey kind of way, but in a way that would disrespect you and she likes it.
So, what it is, do you know the image of the intro we have where we're both like, all shocked and everything? Do you remember what video that was from?
No.
That was when me and you were pantomiming Hulk Hogan being racist. What? What do you mean? which popped me because I don't think Maurice knew that. But for me, I knew it, and I was like, do you know what? This is perfect for the show where he's denounced that it is Fuck Hulk Hogan week.
Yes,
and the day of his birthday. And also Iron Sheik Appreciation Week.
Yeah, so please share your love for the Iron Sheik. But at the same time, at the end of every sentence, just end it with fuck Hulk Hogan. It's going to make you feel 110% feel better. If you're at work and you want to cuss somebody out, don't get fired for cussing that person out. Cuss Hulk Hogan out. Say, fuck Hulk Hogan. Hashtag fuck Hulk Hogan week.
I might just leave that there to another comment. Interesting comment. That comes up. Anyone else got a problem with that? I don't have a problem with it. Do you have a problem with
I
that?
don't think anybody should have a problem with that.
Okay, so do you have any news stories you want to bring up? Because I haven't really looked into it. I've been busy with work.
No, not really. I mean, Extreme Rules happened this Sunday, and it's, tons and loads of controversy going on in the world of the, whether it's the bilingual commentary that goes on during Extreme Rules, and, you can interpret it any way you want, or the malfunction at the end of the show with the top rope snapping off. Don't know how such a thing could happen in a modern day wrestling. Or Alexa Bliss, I guess, having a seizure or a urinal cake stuck in her mouth at the end of that match. Who knows?
Okay, so
tons of stuff to talk about.
Let's cover the main event. That's probably the most controversial bit of it. It doesn't make sense, and it really bugs me that we have to wait all the way to Friday for them to get an explanation, which gives them enough time to bypass a reasonable explanation for it happening.
I feel like you don't deserve. No one gets one. So what happened? It was an act of God. He's a demon. God struck him down.
Yeah.
He couldn't. He had to do it. He had to do it. He could not let his real favorite champion, Roman Reigns, lose. I know Miro goes out there and say he's the Redeemer, he's God's favorite champion. But let's be real. God is a wrestling fan and he has tastes, and therefore Roman Reigns is his favorite wrestler. And therefore he could not let Finn Balor become Universal Champion and get it again. Especially in the form and fashion he was going to do it. The man was weekend at Bernie's in that match. And I came with the death. He was dead and came back to life to the sound guy who is now clearly in cahoots with Balor and got him back into the game. Got that heart start pumping.
I mean,
I enjoyed that.
I found that funny.
I found it funny, and I also got behind it because I was like, "Oh shit, this is a super like, you know, as we say, fuck Hulk Hogan is fuck Hulk Hogan week." That was a fuck Hulk Hogan moment in which that was a hawk up of epic hawk ups in which his music is playing as he is hawking up and destroying fools. It was amazing, and at that moment it looked like he was gonna win, and then the turnbuckle fall off. I feel like if he hadn't got the superpowers or weekend at Bernie's and then the turnbuckle fell, I feel like it would have been an acceptable ending if Finn would have won. But if he would have not hawked up like that and the turnbuckle fell, I think people would have been okay with it. I wouldn't have minded. I thought it was different. I had never seen anything like that. And Finn took a hell of a bump of just being like, what? Trapdoor.
I mean, the funniest part was Roman getting his ass handed to him with to a soundtrack.
Yeah. Yeah. It was just da 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 da. I don't know why Batista's music would be the better beatdown music. If somebody was gonna get beat to a soundtrack, if I were to get beat to a soundtrack, let it be Batista's music. When someone's beating the da 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 da, yeah, I walk alone inside.
I'm telling you,
bit of danger. I feel okay getting my ass whipped to that.
Go for a walk and just play the Batista music. There'll be an extra like 5 miles per hour in your step.
I feel like I'll be tired because I'm going for this walk, and then all of a sudden I'm hyped up and I'm jumping around like Batista in the middle of the road, and then I'm shooting my machine gun, and then I'm going boom with the pyro, and people are going to look at me serious, and then they're going to be like, "You okay? Are you going mental, sir? Are you having a mental break right now?" I am not. I'm hyped up. Put me in the ring right now. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
So Maurice said, God from Backlash 2006 is going to come out on Friday to challenge Balor.
Like, I'm coming for you. I mean, everybody's into nostalgia, right? Why can't God have a second match? Okay? He is currently 0-1. He wants to get his win back. God and Sting deserve better WWE runs.
And then Wes said, my pet peeve is when they hold the belt upside down. Big E and Paul Heyman on Sunday. I mean, they're just shouting out to The Miz.
Yep, to The Miz. That's The Miz. They just want everybody to know this is The Miz's real belt.
Support The Miz.
I am somebody that would wear the belt upside down, considering my name starts with an M, but that's just what I do. So, I'm okay with it.
Marcus, what's more dangerous, Finn falling off the top rope or the trap doll in Castle Grayskull on He-Man?
Because I am a He-Man supporter, it's 100% the Castle Grayskull trapdoor. Shout out to the Masters of the Universe sequel. Damn, I can't believe that ending.
I don't think anything else. Well, the Alexa Bliss has been written off TV, apparently.
Yep, that's good. That's fine. Her and Charlotte. Well, it didn't seem like it was that bad of a match. It seemed like Charlotte carried that to the most part. It was better than what I guess my expectations were. Didn't really have much supernatural abilities in there, other than I guess her throwing up urinal cake or whatever that was.
It was supposed to be the foam thing to make her foam more, but it didn't.
Why? Why foam? Why foam? She's not a dog. She doesn't have rabies. I don't think.
Yeah, but that's how Vince
phone.
thinks.
She wasn't having a seizure. Somebody needs to jump in front of Vince and be like, yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. And then don't do it. And see what the replications would be. I feel like he wouldn't even notice. Huh? I'm supposed to do what? I feel like he just said shit and it's supposed to be like, someone's supposed to be like, nah, Vince, we ain't doing that. Okay. That's all it takes. I didn't watch the Broken Skull Ranch interview or
I
sessions.
didn't watch that either, but apparently Rollins said he wanted to strangle Vince for the Hell in the Cell ending in 2019.
You guys actually have ultimate control in the ring. Don't do it.
And then
think of another way. Someone think of a better way.
And then Bray did say, "Wait till you hear my reaction."
Once you're out the company, I kind of don't care. Because whenever they're out the company, and then you always wait to hear their reaction, and you got to go through the Chris Jericho podcast, and you know it's going to be something, like, I'm bitching and moaning, and it's like, petty and all that. Yeah, I'm curious,
Yeah.
Probably not gonna listen. I'm just going to read the transcripts, as I always do. I refuse to listen to Jericho's podcast.
Yeah, I don't listen to it either.
I still like it. I still like it.
I don't like it, and I don't like how quickly he transitions into adverts.
Yeah, he's not.
I don't like how you think you're listening to the podcast, but no, you're actually listening to the ad that he's finagled into.
Yeah, but the thing is, a lot of podcasts and shows do this. It's just he's not good at it. He's not good. Steve Austin can do it and just be like, well, I get, me and Seth Rollins, you had this match and this, but delimeat.com, you go there and get some delimeat.com and you get some meat and have yourself an El Segundo, Broken Scroll beer and all that. And he just sounds natural. Jericho goes, yeah, man, that was great. But you know what's really great? It's his ass cream. Go ahead, get my ass cream. It's called Jericho's Ass Cream, and it's amazing. Don't know even what ass cream is for, but fine.
So you ready to move into Raw?
I'm ready to move to the best wrestling show of the week, and I haven't seen Dynamite. I haven't seen NXT this week, Ladies Night, which they advertised the hell out of for whatever reason. I know there's a draft on Friday, but I'm going to tell you this right now: there was not and will not be a better wrestling show this week than, and I'm shocked I'm saying this out loud, Monday Night Raw. AKA the B show of the WWE now.
Yeah. Let's get through some comments quickly before we move in any further. Naomi is Bloodline. Jason, why didn't you beat down Sonya? Because Sonya has the power to fire her.
Yep. Yeah, and the reason she didn't is, it's called restraint. It's called restraint. And that beatdown is coming. And when it goes, Sonya better look out. There may be charges. Like, you can see it in Naomi. Sonya was taking shots on this Raw. It was like, Dewdrop, you deserve to be on the show. Other than that, no class piece of shit Naomi, who is on trying to get on my SmackDown show. She's trying to. Adam Pearce was just there letting her say it. How dare he?
I'm gonna say it. I 100% agree with everything Sonya Deville says.
Wow. You supporting Sonya. Sonya deserves to get her ass beat.
How many times has she been given the ball? And how many times has it failed?
Maybe once. Legitimately, maybe once.
How many times has it failed? I'm just saying. I'm calling what I see. As Raphael would say, it's just his opinion.
If Naomi was in AEW, she'd be the second or third best wrestler.
That's saying more about AEW than anything.
I am just putting it to make it sound like she's a better wrestler than what she is. Don't worry about what it sounds like.
Oh, wait. Before we go any further, who's she better than then? Wait, who's in that top three? If she's in the top three best women wrestlers in AEW.
Well, she's, she's below Britt Baker. But she's better. I say she's better than Sheeta. She's better than Jamie Hayter. And arguably, I can rival her with Ruby Soho. I can rival her with her. They're about the same level.
Where are you putting Chris Statlander on this list?
Chris Statlander is...
I think Chris Statlander just
She might be above Naomi.
Chris Statlander, I think, is maybe second in that division.
Yeah. She may be second. I give Naomi a third if she's on the AEW roster. She's third.
I don't know. She may be top 5. I don't think she's. I don't know. I wouldn't put her top 3.
I ain't got the other ones. Riho, Ty Conti, nah. Anna Jay, Penelope Ford, nah.
It's hard with
Big Swole, nah. I don't even know if she wrestles anymore. She might be retired. Brandy.
I mean, Brandy would be booked to be the best.
Brandy's already booking herself for a title shot after she's going to lose that baby weight, or she's going to keep it. And either way, she's going to be the number 1 contender for that title. Mark my word.
Okay, so let's get started with Raw. Raw kicked off with the WWE title match, which was heavily advertised all through Extreme Rules. Bobby Lashley versus Big E. Both of these two gave some impressive promos on Extreme Rules.
Yeah, they were hyped for it. Bobby was like, I'm sick of this bullshit. I am going to kick your ass to get my title back. And Big E's like, bring it. I'll beat you at the crack of dawn. We'll start Raw with this shit. I'll fight you at the start of Raw. Okay? I ain't got time. I ain't going to wait around for you, Bobby. I ain't got time for the main event. We're going to get these viewers before Monday Night Football so everybody can see me whoop your ass on national TV. And Bobby went, oh, it's going to be like that? He probably going to bring his boys. I'm going to go dig into the burial. Go to a cemetery and get 2 people who were buried. Zombies in the WWE universe. And reform the Hurt Business. How you like that shit?
Which makes me think Naomi could be going back to Raw. Because I think Naomi is a better fit in the Hurt Business than the Bloodline.
I don't think she's going to be in either faction.
The only thing that let Naomi down is the fact that she talks. And when she talks, it's not very good. It's not very convincing. Especially on a live mic. In the back, when you can control it, she's alright. Live mic, not so much.
I feel like any belief that Naomi was either joining the Bloodline or Hurt Business was thrown out the window because I think they have something with her. It's Sonya, and you have to turn Sonya into a babyface, which she is unlikable, as she's taking digs and shots at Naomi, especially saying, "Oh, you know I would slap the taste out your mouth if we ever got in the ring." But I'm no longer an active competitor.
I feel like she is the glow off you.
Yeah,
slap the glow off you.
Yeah. So, and that would be a lot of slapping. That would be a big slap. Although, if they did do an image of her slapping her and the glow just stops, I'd be like, "Oh shit, special effect, special effects." He slapped the glow out of her. But Sonya has to be the heel in this feud. This is a classic. She's a heel in this one, and I don't see Naomi going either way. To the disappointment of any of the fans that want to see Naomi in the glow or go heel. But maybe after the Sonya feud, you can get whatever you want. The glow dies.
So I didn't really understand the ending of this because Shelton and Cedric appeared in their Hurt Business shirt, so the Hurt Business is obviously back in business, but they didn't actually do anything. Like, realistically, they didn't actually do anything. Then the New Day came out and kicked off a fuss, causing the DQ.
Well, it was... Imagine this. I am in a title match, and, you and Eric are in the back watching, and Bobby Lashley bring out these fools. Your main idea, and I hope you will be thinking this way, they're about to cheat this motherfucker. They're about to cheat him. They're about to cheat him out the title. You immediately would say, get your ring gear on. Let's go. Let's go attack him at all costs and get him from ringside because I want a straight up fair fight. And that's what the New Day saw and forced their attack. And they also noticed that Big E was about to lose this match either way. And we have to disrupt it.
Given the fact that we have, as a unit, numerous times told each other we would turn on each other.
Yeah.
Do you not think this would be the point where we would turn on each other?
Oh, I will always be suspicious. But if you guys were to turn on me in a match, please be in a tag match. I would want you guys to jump off the apron. I would want you to jump off the apron on me, and I not understand. Like, I'm reaching for that tag, and then right when I'm about to get it, you guys both jump off the apron, and you guys do one of these. and then turn your back on me as I continue to get pummeled by the Usos or somebody. And I'm like, why? And I want JR to be like, damn them, those son of a bitch.
I understand the fragility of my ankle, so I'd probably walk down the steps slowly, and then watch, and then have the camera show me what you slowly realize that I'm walking away.
That is a question for the chat if they choose to answer. If you were to get turned on by your team or faction, how would you get turned on? Mine would always be my tag partner jumping off the apron, or something along the lines of the barbershop segment for the Rockers, where I'm being thrown through the window, because that is everlasting.
Do you know what? Even the Disman said this. I'd be the guy to come out and give Marcus hope, only to turn on him.
And I would respect the decision.
Baby!
Yeah, I respect it because now I've created a new star. Because heel turns do that. When you turn to your partner, it's always, I can't wait for Montez to turn on Dawkins. And he uses all that energy and super kicks Dawkins' headband off his head and then throw it at him. And then he looks into the crowd into madness.
So this brought about the DQ finish. Adam Pearce comes out and says they're gonna make it as in the match is still gonna happen and it's still cage. And then two excellent promos from both Big E and Bobby Lashley. Although I felt like Big E's promo was almost nearly ruined by both Kofi Kingston and
Xavier
Woods just being themselves, being joking in the back while this man is cutting a heartfelt promo of Bobby Lashley, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Yeah, I'm serious now. Hey guys, I'm serious now. Oh shit, ooh, Big E serious.
And then,
it was like some New Day trope.
Kofi was smiling and shit. Woods will go woo.
Yeah, that. I feel like it was fine either way, but I did appreciate that it wasn't turned into a 6-man tag, because I thought that's where we were going. As soon as that match ended, I was like, this is a 6-man tag main event kind of deal.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, no, cage match. Oh, shit, we actually getting a match.
I think a lot of people were confused by that. People thought it was a 6-man cage match.
Yeah. Adam Pearce was like, hey, son, I'm not Teddy Long. I'm not Teddy Long. I'm not coming out here tap dancing for y'all. I'm creating matches. We have that cage hung up for a reason, because I knew some shit like this would happen tonight. I can see the crowd going like, oh, that's why that cage is up there. Oh, it happened that. I understand. Because no one announced anything.
Okay, so let's just skip through these things. Eric versus Angel Gaza. Quick win for Gaza. Nothing really here. And then Reggie.
You know that Angel Garza and Humberto are here to stay, because now they have a CGI graphic. They have a CGI graphic of the Rose, and they had a promo talk about how handsome they are. They're here to stay for now.
And then we get Reggie versus Ricochet in the 24/7 match. The match ends as a DQ. I'm assuming, as the 24/7 mob stopped it before it really got started.
Really disappointing.
Which I saw Eric's comment this morning when I was reviewing, when I was going through the mid-card mess. He said he felt cheated that he didn't get the outcome of Reggie versus Ricochet.
Because that is almost Will Ospreay versus Ricochet with just a lot less talent in the ring ability from Ospreay. But you get the flips. Look at the flip on the wrist. Also, in the chat right now, it seems like we have a new faction format. It's the Bearcats. Levi, Eric, and...
So Levi opened the chat with, I want to be a Bearcat when I grow up. Eric then replied, you can be Bearcat the third because I'm already Bearcat the second.
This is sound like it's going to be a gay porn magazine. Just saying. Welcome
and
to
then
Bearcats.
Wes said, first of all, he said, in reference to turning on his partner, I would do a double turn on them.
Oh.
I would act like I forgive you, then turn on you, then forgive you, to get the team back together, then sucker punch a sucker.
So wait, you're not getting turned on, you're doing the turning. That's what it tastes like. Wes is a Turner. He's a person that's going to low blow his partner. He's a Trick Williams. He's a Trick Williams. That's what we get. Trick from B-More. That's what we're going to start calling you at this point.
And then he also asked, where the hell is Mia Yim? She sent out a tweet that said, when the Hurt Business reformed, who's going to take my $20 to take out Shelton? And then tagged everyone in that match. Mia, you ain't got $20. You ain't been to the pay window in a very long time.
It's been a very long time, and Keith Lee ain't been there. He's been on these dark matches, which pays less. I know for a fact it pays 50% less than regular matches. So all the money the Bearcats making, I'm hoping they're able to make rent this month. I'm just saying.
And that is the biggest insult in the world. Where's his reverse Big Show?
I don't even know what that means. I never turn. Nope, I can't turn on you, man. I'm just gonna linger here for you forever. Turn heel. No.
And
I
also,
feel like reverse Big Show would be John Cena. Like I only did it once.
Reggie is a fraud.
Why is that?
Because he flipped into the ring and I saw the trampoline. It's fraud.
Oh no!
Fraud.
No. You know that destroyed.
Had me thinking his Cirque du Soleil shit was real.
I was today years old when I learned wrestling was fake. When I saw the trampoline for Reggie. I'm now ruined. I'm just saying. That's what ruined wrestling for me. Reggie on the trampoline.
Tozawa was still in the ring demanding a match from someone in the 24/7 crew, but he got the Bearcat.
Oh no! And he was an angry Bearcat.
The Bearcat walked to the ring with a face that looked like someone stole his lunch. And then you tell me what this picture says.
Why am I a Bearcat? But it doesn't matter. It seems like he's gonna say something really slow.
No,
he's like, why did they say my name so fast?
It looks like, y'all motherfuckers need to stop fucking with me.
But I'm going to tell you, since Keith Lee's debut on Monday Night Raw, this is the best he's looked. And you may criticize the name of why he's Keith Bearcat Lee or whatever the case, but last night was the best he's looked. And it seemed like it's a course. It is a path to feature him more.
Not even the time he beat Randy Orton. This is the time he looked good.
This is the time. Because there was so much trepidation when he was fighting Randy Orton. It's like, oh, they're fucking with Keith Lee. I don't know. Where's his music and all that? This felt like Vince is like, this is the Keith Lee I want. He's a Bearcat. Arr, and he's dangerous.
I'm sorry, that does not scare anyone.
Yeah, that's how Vince is going to do it. Arr. You can't say it. He's Keith Bearcat Lee. Be a tiger. Be a Bearcat. What does a Bearcat do? Vince? He goes,
So that match happened, and we move on to... There was barely any talking spots today.
No, they had no time. They wanted to do wrestling. I don't know what happened. I feel like the Raw script was in chaos, and that's normally what happens when they decide to do wrestling. When Vince goes, fuck it! We're doing wrestling tonight. The script's in chaos. We're doing wrestling.
So we get another really good match. Damien Priest versus Sheamus.
Oh, man.
And this match was more extreme than anything that happened on Extreme Rules.
Yeah. I mean, I guess other than the Roman match, because that went extreme with supernatural abilities and people heart starting because of that. That was some extreme shit. But yeah, this was physical, and I blame the people. I blame the people once again. Sorry, wrestling fans. Hit the dislike all you want. I blame you for why. I don't know why I got an Apollo voice out of that. But I blame you
because
for the reason
you're bringing out your inner Nigerian prince. That's what you're doing.
Yeah. I didn't even know I had Nigerian in my blood. Who knew? But they forced Jeff Hardy into that match. The fans. Because they were like, oh no, Jeff Hardy chased the 24/7 title. Vince was like, oh, people still love this guy? Throw him in this, make him in the match. Even though the triple threat match was solid. This is the match I think I wanted at Extreme Rules. It was really good. And Sheamus can't miss for me. Sheamus don't miss. He doesn't miss. Sheamus is batting like 7. If this was baseball, Sheamus is hitting 550. Like his match, it's better than 50%. He's hitting like 800 because he doesn't miss.
Jamal said Sheamus is awesome and people need to give him the respect he deserves. Agreed.
Yeah, and for some reason, Sheamus has a bad stigmatism about, oh, that's a Triple H guy or something, and this is why he gets through. No, Sheamus is a badass. His matches are amazing. He put on really good matches every single time, and he always, the one thing about Sheamus, it looks like you go through a fight every time you wrestle with him. Every time. It looks like you go through hell. And I can't wait for Sheamus and Walter Manny. I can't wait. I don't care.
Levi said, my hate for Reggie is only rival for Marcus's hate for the Colognes.
Yeah. Just a reminder, I don't like those people. Just saying. So
I nearly read that wrong, by the way. I nearly read colon.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I read that wrong. My only hate is for Marcus and the colons. I don't have a hate toward colons. Just the colons.
So we get Mansoor, Mustafa Ali, Jeff Hardy versus Jinder, Shanky, and Veer. On paper, this sounded terrible. On paper, this sounded terrible.
This was bound to happen, and I don't know why. And
You know,
Veer,
surprisingly,
Shanky, and Jinder won the match.
Surprisingly, when I saw this and I was watching this, like if you told me this match was happening on paper, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be a shit show." I must have set the bar so low because this was okay to me, like okay, not outstanding or great. This is just okay.
This would be a match that would fit perfectly on AEW Dark and Rampage. That's what I would say in the 6-man. It was a solid match. It went through it, and I don't know why they won. I don't know what happened here. I mean, it's not like the other team was going anywhere anyway. I'm just saying, I'm just shocked they won.
My God, the chat is going insane today.
Oh, what's going on?
Okay. So Levi's asked who's more relevant, Matt or Jeff Hardy.
It's still Jeff. Because
Maurice said Jeff looks out of place in WWE.
He does. Wait, here's the problem with this. Matt and Jeff just needs to be together. Just keep them together. It is like separating Batman and Robin, and they should probably be together. Even though Batman can have a solo career. No, that's the wrong analogy. Nah. Batman can survive without the Robins. He has for many years. Robin's died like 8 times.
And then Maurice says, why is Sheamus not in the top 1%? He has the talent. He can work his ass off. What's the issue? I think it's what Marcus said. I think it's the stigmatism of being referred to as a Triple H guy.
Yeah. Like all those years ago when they were like doing it. I mean, Sheamus is amazing. Like, I don't see why he's not considered one of the tops. Because he delivers. And he has good mic work. He has good matches. He makes all types of shit work. No matter how stupid a gimmick may be, it seems like Sheamus pulls it off. And this year alone, every Sheamus match has been amazing. Just amazing. Just been really good. Whether it's with Riddle or Priest and the million other people he's had matches with, every Sheamus match has been like, damn, Sheamus has brought it again. And this is like I think he's 40 now. He's in his prime.
And then Levi says Sheamus got a bad rep because he was beat up by Yoshi Tatsu. It was undue.
Didn't he have an altercation with Booker T in the back too?
No, wasn't that Batista? Was it Batista?
I think Batista got that work too. I feel like Booker went on a run of getting people to work.
And then Bearcat number 2 believes Sheamus just does what is asked of him because many thought he wouldn't return from his injury. True.
Maybe. But Sheamus in the bar worked. 1-800-CALL Sheamus or fella or whatever. I feel like that was working at the time.
Yeah. And then John says Sheamus is well-rounded even as a heel. He works the crowd. I mean, Sheamus is always going to get a reaction. That's the thing.
Oh, man, here's the news. You possibly getting SummerSlam in 2022, maybe.
Well, I think I even read the further post. I think Maurice put it in the mid-card mess. They're looking in 2022 to do more international shows. So you could be looking at Mexico, Canada, possibly Japan.
Hey, Walter confirmed to main roster if SummerSlam is in the UK. Walter, Sheamus main event at SummerSlam.
I
don't
will
care.
pay. I will pay the extortionate fees to sit front row.
Or Finn Walter, SummerSlam, or whatever you got to do in the UK.
So where are we? We've gone right off topic. Karrion Kross versus Jackson Riker. I thought Kross hit a good promo before the match, but then the match just happened and it was like Riker's dead again.
Yeah, and you know the sad part about Kross right now? And maybe I'm a WWE shield, and maybe I'm an apologist. Maybe just stuff wears off of me. I didn't notice his gear. Even though I saw it, and went, man, why is he wearing the helmet and the cross still? I felt like it disappeared somewhere in this match. I don't know where. Like, he had it. He was wearing it the whole time, but I felt like, oh, this seems like the old Karrion Kross.
No, the helmet was still there.
Yeah. But I just felt like, it felt like this is his look. I got used to the look. I don't know. I guess that's what it is. So I feel like it's the Kross we always got.
Now?
I am used to the ridiculousness of his look, and it makes me sick.
Look, them fucking suspenders, Marcus.
Yeah, I know, but it's terrible, and I'm still gonna say it's trash. I wish he'd just go back to his original look and not have it. But for some reason, I was watching this match and I didn't go, fucking shit. Why does he look like this? It just kind of flew by. It just flew by. Maybe the match was quick enough, or I'm just used to being, and I'm just done with being offended by what the hell Kross looks like.
I'll tell you what.
Maybe that's what with Keith Lee too. And I was just like, just settle. I'm settled.
I'll tell you who needs those suspenders. Samoa Joe in that takeover match when he kept pulling up his trousers. Man, it was awful.
I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what happened. I don't know if this is the only effect for me or anybody else. It looks terrible, but I was somehow used to it this week. And I wasn't offended for whatever reason. It's trash. It's garbage. I wish Scarlett was here, but this is the first week and seeing it and going like, I think I'm used to this. Like, because I saw it and the match happened and I went, oh shit, I didn't react to his look and go, this fucking guy.
It's dumb to do. He is what Jamal said. He looks like the Executioner from WCW NWO Revenge.
Jamal, can I say for the record, that was the worst wrestler in the history of video games. Don't give a fuck. The Executioner was trash.
No,
he was trash.
The worst wrestler is Baron Blade from the current WWE 2K career mode games. And now we've got a new wrestler on 205 Live, and he's probably going to show up on NXT 2.0 called Malik Blade. Which is the second best name from the 2.0 rebrand because Lash Legend is still the best. And I'm all for tonight lashing out with Lash Legend.
Yes. It's ladies' night on NXT tonight. Oh, I'm going to say the Executioner is the worst video game character. I know you said whatever Blades, BB, as I'm going to call him. Oh, it's worse, but Executioner's the worst, and the best has to go to TNA Suicide, who actually had a real wrestling career in multiple generations. Even though he never amounted to shit, I don't care if it was CJ Perkins, Christopher Daniels, or whoever. It just was a stupid gimmick with a stupid song. He has solid matches, stupid music, stupid songs, stupid gimmick.
So we get onto the next bit.
I gotta jump in. I'm sorry, Levi is going. Execution was the best character in Revenge. He had the best moveset. No, he didn't. THQ Man had the best moveset. He was the masked luchador who introduced me to full mount punches as being the best submission in wrestling.
How's that submission?
You can win by a submission. You get on him and you just bah, bah, bah. And I'm like, oh shit. And he beats you to death. And I remember you used to bust open in that game. It's like, and they show the sign, and it's like, oh my god, THQ Man is violent as fuck. And he was the best video game character ever.
So,
wrestling.
Now that we're talking about wrestling games, where's his
Iron Man as well.
Create a Wrestler, Cross versus Ripping Raymundo. Now, he's retired from what I remember.
Ripping Raymundo, the legend, is retired. He is currently 55 years old, but he is still taking bookings in random indie locations. But when I hear, he's like Jerry the King Lawler. He's just randomly having matches in Memphis.
In the age of when WWE 2K22 eventually comes out, are we going to see Ripping Raymundo Jr.?
He might be, and he's going to be mentored by Ripping Raymundo. And unlike the Mysterios, he may turn on his father. That is just in the Raymundos, or you must strike your father down to become a Raymundo. Ripping Raymundo did it to his father. He will do it to his.
It's inevitable.
It's inevitable. It's like a Sith. There's always two.
I think this may have been my best match of the night, which was Riddle versus AJ Styles. I really enjoyed this.
Oh, yeah.
AJ gets a win clean. Like, Omos didn't really do anything other than just be eyes.
Omos was fuming on the outside, and I don't know why. He's like,
Omos was
AJ, kill him, AJ. And yeah, I'm gonna agree. I'm sorry. I may have said Priest and Sheamus was the best. I don't know how I forgot. AJ and Riddle was the best. That was the best. Cause maybe it was just a normal wrestling match, and they just went to distance. It just seemed like every match got progressively better as the night went on. And it was just like
Eric said, word on the street, Ripping Raymundo has a Dark Side of the Ring coming next season.
Oh man, he was on the plane ride from hell. His time in Japan.
Narrated by Double J Jeff Jarrett.
Somehow Double J put himself all the way in this story. And then we signed him to TNA. He no-showed the first event. Failed the drug test the second event. Just insert Jeff Hardy's first TNA run. And you got Raymundo's eventually.
I'm just saying, if anything of mine needs to be narrated, I want either Funaki doing it or
Indeed.
Santino.
I was like, indeed. Funaki at the end. Indeed. Jim Cornette describing Ripping Raymundo will be another outlaw muscle piece of shit timing wrestler.
Eric just said the helicopter don't have anything on Raymundo's submarine.
You guys are destroying Ripping Raymundo on my birthday. How dare you? His legacy is tarnished. Now it's going to be reports, melting reports. Even though Raymundo's a fictional video character, Real Messer said, my sources close to me says Raymundo has super heat on him in the locker room, and this reason he can't get work today is because of the submarine incident.
So we get Charlotte Flair versus Dewdrop. Dewdrop was in the back asking if she could accept the challenge, which I've never seen before. No one... I thought people would just come out to those.
Yeah. Here's my thing. She did the most polite and respectful thing. I am going to accept the challenge. And so you go. She had never seen this coming. Bitch, you're on TV. This isn't behind closed doors. You're clearly telling Charlotte, Dewdrop is coming for you. And I was like, how was there nobody else in the locker room? They were like, oh, no one else signed up. Why didn't nobody sign us up? Why didn't nobody just go to them and be like, hey, how do I handle this open challenge thing? Where was the other women and Eva seemed to be upset because she was going to do it the traditional way and just walk out. And Dewdrop got the drop on her. And maybe that's what Dewdrop's special is. I get the drop on people. That's her new shirt. I get the drop.
And then Eva Marie distracts Dewdrop, leading to Charlotte getting the win. Eva tries to take the spotlight from Charlotte, but then gets dropped by her.
Yeah, he got dropped by Charlotte's first form. This isn't even her final form. This isn't Barefoot Charlotte here. This is her final. I'm shocked this isn't even the cover. Some random shit like this would be the thumbnail. This bitch has the audacity to steal my spotlight. I'm gonna hit her with the black boot.
So I really wanted Charlotte's gear to be gold dust, even though it's Venom taking over the original Charlotte. But I really want it to be gold dust.
You sure it's not Charlotte AEW confirmed Ashley Flair?
It could be. I mean, she posted a video of her and Andrade doing the same moves. On Instagram.
They do, and they both have that elbow and stuff, and these crazy kids may work it out. I feel Andrade's gonna end up back in WWE before he ends up in AEW, because he's not doing anything there. He's in that state in which how Miro was before he was God's favorite champion stuff. That's where Andrade's
limbo.
at, just in limbo.
Yeah, but at least Miro was on TV. Like Miro was on TV whilst he was in limbo.
Right.
Andrade is just in limbo.
Yeah.
Playing it by himself.
I kind of want to do the thing. I need Leonardo DiCaprio to come save Andrade and say, "Come on, man, let's be old men together and get out of limbo. Let's grow old, huh? I'm just here eating soup."
John said the Raw's women division is looking weak right now. I think that's where all the recent call-ups are probably going to go. Like, I know Dakota Kai has been having a load of dark matches. I have a feeling she's probably going to turn up on Raw, and a few others here and there from the draft. Is what it's looking like.
I feel like NXT, after this draft, is about to be rated. And it's the reason why we're getting all this new blood and stuff. I can even see Braun Breaker getting drafted this soon already.
No!
I can see Braun Breaker getting drafted already. And it's like, Vince is like, honestly, I want this guy now. I know I said he was the future. I kind of need it now. It's kind of like me going like, I'm going to save this this piece of cake for later and then eating it the same night. No, I need this now.
I'm going to put so much hate towards Braun Breaker if they don't pair him with Scott Steiner on the main roster. Holla.
It's never happening.
If you hear me.
Oh man, it'd be great. They're not gonna even put it. They're gonna get signed Petey almost said Petey Pablo. But
I thought you were saying Petey Williams.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're gonna pair with Petey Williams. They're gonna pair with Petey Williams because they don't want to work with Steiner. And they got little Petey Pump.
So apparently, Scott Steiner, Vince McMahon hasn't got any beef with Scott Steiner.
Oh, really?
The only beef going is that Scott Steiner does not want to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. He just doesn't want to be inducted.
Okay, there has to be beef there of some kind.
I don't think there's beef.
The Steiners need to be in the Hall of Fame. I'm just saying. Put him in there.
So we get Goldberg where he's gonna hurt. He said he's gonna hurt Bobby Lashley, and he is lucky. If he's lucky, he may kill him.
Yeah,
and he will enjoy it.
Yeah, him and his family sat down over peas and carrots and decided, I think I have to kill this man. And they were like, "Yep, Daddy, you do." He whooped the shit out of your son. Gage has been in bedridden since SummerSlam, where multiple people cheered the death of Gage. Similar to the way I want Taz's son Hook to get beat up, because they both have stupid names and their sons are wrestlers. I think they both deserve their ass whooped just because.
I mean, Gage is worse. Actually, no, Hook is.
Hook is worse. He walks around, pants sagging, wife beater.
Oh, come on now. His dad's name's Taz. Not much he could have done. Not much. There was not much he could have done. His dad's name's Taz. He was gonna. He's lucky he wasn't called like Shoe or something at this point.
Oh, I need a faction of sons of wrestlers who I just dislike.
Jen said Hook looks like a fuckboy.
He is. He's clearly a fuckboy, and he needs to get his. Like that little. I think CM Punk punched him one time.
So what does that make? What does that make? Who's the FTW champion right now? What's his name?
Ricky Starks.
He looks like an ultimate fuckboy.
Yeah, but
if there was a final boss of fuckboy, it'd be Ricky Starks. You can't even disagree.
Touche. Well played. Yeah.
I think Dolph Ziggler's on that list too.
No, he's an old fuck boy. Dolph Ziggler is in that creepy stage of still going to the club and going after young women, and it's kind of like, come on, man, settle down or something. You're in your 40s.
I think you find that's called Ric Flair.
Dolph Ziggler currently has Ric Flair syndrome. Oh shit! Treat him with that.
So we have Bobby Lashley versus Big E in the steel cage. Did you see how fast Shelton and Cedric climbed that cage?
They're ridiculously athletes. So.
They're like Spider-Man. Like the way they climbed them so fast.
It was like watching. I think it's a scene in Crouching Tiger when they're just climbing the cage. Like just, it's like what the fuck? Like Jesus.
Marcus, you're not supposed to give out spoilers to Crouching Tiger, Hidden Durag.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's basically what we saw here.
We signed NDAs.
Ah, damn it. This is going to be the greatest movie of all time. I'm sorry.
Oh, Eric says he called it Ripping Raymundo Syndrome.
I can see JR on Dark Side of the Ring. He got the name Ripping Raymundo because he ripped off girls' clothes unwarranted. And the boys thought it was funny. I should have stopped him.
So Big E defeats Bobby Lashley with a big ending from the middle rope. I would assume to call that an avalanche big ending or something along those lines.
No, it's not an avalanche. It's more of a hill slide. It's the second rope. Avalanche would be on the top rope.
And then as Big E's celebrating, Drew comes out, points his sword at him.
Not a threat.
Stating a gang war is about to happen.
You can't kill black people in wrestling, okay? Goldberg threatened a black man in the middle of the show, and now Drew is threatening a black man with his sword. Someone needs to stop threatening black people. This is the greatest time to be a black wrestler right now.
McIntyre is trying to steal the black man's shine, aka property. He probably grew up in Hazard County. He probably did. Did you see what he did to Jinder's motorcycle? He's never been the same again. Look how happy he was. Look how happy he was when he broke down into the arena. Yeah. Never again.
And how many times did he hit Shanky with that chair? At least 300 times. Dark Side of the Ring, Drew McIntyre's racist. I don't even want to go that route because someone's gonna be like.
So I posted that question in the mid card mess, and I think we only got two. I think we only got two answers. It was Stone Cold Steve Austin.
As in what?
As in like who would be in the mid? Who would it be if they were to get cancelled by Dark Side of the Ring?
Oh.
Would deeply hurt you, and I think it was Stone Cold Steve Austin, and then someone else I think said.
Excuse me.
I can't remember who the other one
was.
Well,
they can do one on Steve Austin. That's the sad part. They can do it, but you don't want those problems. The Steve Austin fan base is deep. It's gonna, but Dark Side of the Ring. If you just put Deborah McMichael on there and talk about the times he beat the shit out of her. Steve Austin didn't have a Dark Side of the Ring. Yes, he's grown since then, as he says. He made a lot of silly mistakes, but a Dark Side of the Ring will come out and paint him as the worst son of a bitch to ever walk the planet. They're going to play the time when he was in the longest yard, calling Nelly the N-word, like on repeat. Like, he was racist.
The other person was Shawn Michaels, but I think that wouldn't be that much of a surprise. Anything from post before 2000... I'm not surprised. But if it happened when he's during his Jesus phase, his born again Christian phase, that's more funnier.
Yeah, because it's clearly Sean is a terrible person. He was terrible. He was a monster. He was a headache to deal with. It's clearly a Dark Side of the Ring there. We call Shawn Michaels the early years, and he will openly talk about it.
Shawn Michaels the early years.
Yeah, Dark Side of the Ring, the Heartbreak Kid. Shawn Michaels. Beep, 2002 and 4. Like, it's not dirt then, like, his post non-drugs, but he'll probably be on there himself. Yeah, I was so high, like, the entire time.
I think mine probably be John Cena. Every kid he did those Make-A-Wish for, he ate them. That's why he's so young. That's why he still looks so young.
he sacrificed. John Cena's in the Illuminati, and that's why his movie career is taking off.
He sacrifices every kid that comes to him for... Make-A-Wish. That sounds awful.
I can't remember the Chucky saying, but John Cena says that every time he goes to make a wish. Kali Ma, whatever. I gotta do it out there. That's my first speaking in tongue chant I've ever heard in my life was Chucky. And I was like, what the hell? I feel like it's too complicated to talk to the devil. So
all in all, this episode of Raw, even though we've covered it all, was filled with a load of tangents.
Yeah. But, this show could have been a half hour. It could have been 30 seconds or whatnot. But you could tell it was a good Raw because I was actually excited to talk about it today. It was a good Raw. People, if you're sleeping on Raw and you say, I can't watch Raw sucks, check out this Raw and you may get some enjoyment out of it.
And unfortunately, this is the last Raw report we're going to be doing for a while. On a Tuesday. As it's getting better, this is the last Raw report we're going to be doing on a Tuesday because Marcus' job decided to move him to the mornings.
Aww. Maybe we get Rambling Rabbit to fill in for me or something.
I mean, Wes said he could fill in, but you're just going to get upset.
I'm just going to call out of work. We're going to continue the Tuesday show. I'm going to call out of work every Tuesday and until Raw is bad, and then I'm going back. Hey guys, Raw's bad again. I'm going back to work. Not right now, damn it. Not right now. Don't get good on me, Raw. How dare you? How dare you? It was easy to walk away from you when you were a shit show and you were having Alexa Bliss Playground and Eva Marie trip herself and stuff and nonsense going on in the show. But now that's gotten good and, Big E's the champion and the Hurt Business is getting back together. It's like they did a rewrite and we're correcting everything. We're just settling all our scores. We just totally gave everybody what they want on this Raw and no questions asked.
So, yeah, that's the end of the Tuesday show.
Yep.
For now.
And this is how it ends. In thunderous applause? Huh? No. Star Wars prequel reference?
No.
That's how democracy ended? Yep. I don't know who voted to let that fool become the Supreme Leader. That was also the most depressing moment in the history because it became too real at that moment. It became too real. As you get older, it becomes too real. At that very moment, it's like, yeah, that's how democracy would end. I saw Donald Trump rise. This is kind of how it's ending. That's how it ended.
So we don't actually know the full schedule of how things are going to work yet because we haven't really worked that out. We just know that the Thursday show will continue. We're not 100% sure what's going to happen with the Saturday show either.
Yeah.
For now. We'll probably work something out in the future.
Yeah. So, we don't know how the show's in jeopardy. Or, you can keep the show alive. And if you can donate to the show and just give me $1 million, I will continue to do the show for free and quit my job. Right off the bat. If you got $1 million, I quit my show. All you gotta do is go to the donate button on thesharpshooters.com or go to storefrontier.com or storefrontier.com/DSPN and just give us $1 million. Get a cool shirt like this one that has my name on it and Manny's name on it and the title of the show that is Untitled. And
yeah, why don't you want our name written on your chest?
Yeah. Shoot, I don't mind it, I don't mind having my name written on my chest. Hell, I get this tattooed on my chest. If you give me $1 million, I will tattoo this bullshit on my chest.
I actually need a fair to go to challenge Marcus in marbles.
Yep, yeah. Let's pay for Manny's fair to challenge me in marbles. Where the loser leads we will have Ryan with a gun standing over us. It was like, what have we got to go? Shout out to Eric who sent me the text who finally watched some or if not all of Squid Game where he said he would die in Game 2, which I think would have got me too because I have no pigmentship. I have no tact. I don't have that soft touch. I don't have hands like Pau Gasol. Okay, I don't have that soft touch.
Well, just lick it.
No, I wouldn't have known that. I would have been going fuck, and then Oh, come on, not like this guy.
And that had been the most exaggerated licks I've ever seen of anything.
Yeah.
The way he was doing it, I've never seen something more disgusting.
You know who would have had a hard time with them licks? I don't know if you have the Tootsie Roll commercial, but Mr. Owl. Mr. Owl would have been killed. 1, 2. Oh, shit! Mr. Owl would have died. Because the dude had no discipline.
So Eric did say he'd get past red light, green light.
Yeah, I still don't believe it. I don't. Anybody says they get past red light, green light, because you're going in completely blind, not knowing what the hell's going on. You would probably stop, play normal, but when the guns start shooting, y'all gonna start running.
Well, the thing is, the gun will make you flinch.
Yeah,
and especially if that person's next to you, you will flinch.
Yeah, and I don't believe that target was 100% accurate. I think I would get straight fire of somebody just like or people who would have trampled me, falling over, trying to run and get to the gun. I just feel like, or I'm being used as a human shield. Like, man, get the fuck off me! You gonna get me killed.
So apparently, the red light, green light. If you watch it again, the old man. Do you know when it's doing the targets?
Yeah.
There's a different light around him, so he.
Hey! No spoilers. What if those people haven't got there?
What, the first episode?
No, but I mean, that's a spoiler throughout the series.
I mean, no one makes it this far into the show.
Eric is still here.
He's watched the first episode.
No, but the old man stuff goes all the way to the end.
Alright, fine. Eric said, in 3rd grade I was a red light, green light champion. That was a long time ago, Eric.
Eric, this is old man Eric, out of his prime, from his 3rd grade days.
How coordinated are you, Eric? Because I'm very discoordinated.
Let me tell you this. Your adrenaline,
I nearly walked into a wall yesterday.
Yeah. Eric, adrenaline alone and that walk and how people were running, you may just be shot because you're breathing too hard. Like, what the fuck? My stomach is moving. That's it. Oh, you might be doing that Ted DiBiase shit. And when you go, shot. You're shot. Your stomach is moving. But yeah, I feel like the only one I would have got to was Game 3, the tug of war. But then again, I may die if I'm going against a certain team.
If you're going against that old man's team, you're going to lose. He had strategy.
Who comes to tug of war with strategy? Fuck.
What?
You want me to walking and stopping at home? Look, shot this one. I'll be like. I can imagine him doing that.
You gotta go with a white face.
Yeah. I can see him and Fiasco going, all right, Fiasco, we're about to do red light, green light. I'll show how I can beat you. And Fiasco's just like, meow, meow. And then, like, she's already just sitting still, and Shantae's like, you're dead. Fiasco wins. She chose not to move.
You know the worst part is why is Eric and a cat playing and Shantae is the judge in that game?
Because it probably should be reversed. Fiasco turns around. Got time for these games. Got laying down to do. I'm a cat. I'm a house cat. You know I'm lazy.
Oh man.
But yeah, that does it for the show.
This does it for the Tuesday show. Thanks for watching.
By the way, as I play the trumpets out on this show, I don't want to end it in a sad note, but I do want to end it on a note of saying fuck Hulk Hogan and his entire legacy. I just wanted to let that come out. And Iron Sheik, you've always been right. You've always been the real face. And history has shown, as bad as your history has been with drugs and shit, it has shown that you were the better man. It's just you were on drugs.
But you will. Just remember, Iron Sheik, you will break his back and make him humble.
Yes.
Fuck the Hulk Hogan.
Fuck Hulk Hogan.
No, the
Fuck
Hulk
it.
Hogan. Fuck the Hulk Hogan.
Like he's just a full entity. Like he's just a world. He's like oxygen. Just fuck it. Fuck all that. Don't fuck with the Hulk Hogan.
Fuck the Hulk Hogan. Yeah, but that's the end of the Tuesday show for good. So seemingly we'll only be coming on every Tuesday now.
It's gonna be funny. We're gonna be back next week. Yeah, the Tuesday show was dead, but you know, just like any Marvel superhero, it's back from the dead because we can't kill nothing off.
Danny says go, Manny go.
All right.
More Manny fans than Marcus fans.
Oh shoot, there it is. The official Manny fan club has begun. Go Manny, go. We gotta get that. We gotta get that on the T-shirt. That could be your catchphrase. Go Manny, go.
Yeah, as we go away from the Tuesday show.
Yeah. By the way, if you are a part of this channel right now and you're still watching, continue to dislike episode whatever of the Untitled Manny and Marcus show, the one with Bianca and I honestly think Bianca
isn't the one with Bianca and Becky.
Oh, it's not?
It's the one with the wedding and Ciampa winning the title.
Oh, yeah. Continue to dislike that one.
Because that one,
Maybe
that one currently sits at 18.
I believe maybe it's because we actually liked that episode. We like NXT 2.0.
Maybe because the one with Bianca, Belair, and Becky has 9 likes and 10 dislikes.
Oh, yeah. The most hated show on YouTube, guys. Why? Because we speak the truth. And the truth hurts. And the truth hurts, and you can't take it. You can't take it. Shoot.
But you know what?
If I didn't lower my pettiness level, I would be upset. But nope, I don't care.
Can I absorb that 8% and be 108% petty?
Sure, Manny. But I am selling my 8% pettiness on storefrontier.com/
/DSPN, where you can pick up all our merch.
Yeah, on DSPN, storefrontier.com /DSPN, where you can pick up our merch. Each time you buy a shirt, you gain 8% more petty.
I mean, if you own a lot more. So Marcus actually technically owns 3 DSPN merch. So technically he has an additional 32%. So what he's saying is he's still operating at 116% petty.
Yeah. Yeah. When I gave away my pettiness today, it's like when Vince dumped his WWE stock and everybody thinks there's a sale going on for the WWE. No, I just got rid of some, but I still have a boat ton, motherfucker. I'm so petty, it's ridiculous. There's a reason that it's called petty cash, because I'm the pettiest of them all.
And on that note, people, we'll see you Thursday. Happy birthday, Marcus.
Hey!